Hello, hello, you talented stars and starlights. It's your stage mom here, Chantele Francis. If this is your first time on my channel, then welcome. Make sure you subscribe right down below. So this channel is all about ways for artists, creatives, and performers to level up in their entertainment career. And I kind of sometimes take some unconventional routes to help gain new perspective. And Fridays especially, that's Fortune Fridays, so I do a reading for you guys. So if you're stumbling onto this channel, there's definitely going to be a message in here for you, even if you don't identify as an artist, creative performer. You may have an unconventional job, or you may just need to hear something I have to say right now, or the divine has to say to you right now. So let's see what the cards are bringing for us today. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take one more. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Fool, and my favorite card, the Magician. Okay, so whenever I see cards that are in the reverse position, I feel as though they are talking about blocks. So blocks usually internally, but sometimes it could be an external block. Generally because the tarot and any other sort of modality is usually asking you to connect with your inner self and your subconscious and your intuition. I always feel that it's usually trying to communicate with some subconscious thoughts. So Eight of Swords upright generally talks about, you can see the woman, she has her eyes closed and her arms are tied up as well, but they're loose. Like she could get out of this if she wanted to, but she's allowing herself to be imprisoned by the swords. And so the swords represents thoughts and ideas. And so right now I feel, well, upright, I feel as though she's a prisoner of her own thoughts and her mind. Because the card is reversed, I feel in this particular case that she or you are becoming in more control of your thoughts. You maybe have been doing hypnosis. You may have been using affirmations or afformations. You might have been meditating. It seems as though you've gotten a new perspective on how to maneuver your thoughts. And as I always say, your thoughts create things, and the things that you think on the inside are going to be shown to you on the outside. And I feel as though this card is suggesting that you are learning some of your limiting beliefs, or learning some of your subconscious beliefs and thoughts that are not necessarily helping you experience the reality that you are hoping for. So this is a really good sign that you're starting to take your thoughts into your own hands, and soon you're going to see it, and if you haven't already, that being reflected in your outer world. So that being said, we have the Page of Wands. So pages are about, they can depict new beginnings. They are considered, out of all the court cards, so court cards meaning pages, queens, knights, and kings, considered to be the children of the court cards. So that's where the new beginning, or the amateur, or the novice comes into play. And wands are, generally speaking, about creativity, about passion. But I also at times think of pages as messengers. And so I feel as though, because you've kind of decluttered your mind of some of these negative beliefs and negative thoughts, that you're allowing room for some messages of creativity to come in and to come through to you. So you may have been working on things, you may have been, working in the creative arts, you might have been following your passion, but I feel as though, you've had some doubts and you've had some thoughts that you didn't realize have been limiting you and preventing you from moving forward forward as quickly or accelerating as quickly as possible. So with this page being here, I feel like you've cleared up some room to allow you to receive messages for new creative spontaneity and creative ideas and purpose. And so I feel as though you're on to the next big creative idea. And because you're working so well with your thoughts, your thoughts are not going to be a hindrance. They're instead going to be helping you to propel forward, and also helping for you to see the reality that you want to see and to manifest, this new career venture that you are going to be working through and getting messages for and about. So along that same vein, this is the Magician, and the Magician is a 1. So like an ace, or an ace is considered a 1 as well, and 1 means new beginnings. And pages, as I said before, also to a certain extent need a new beginning. And so why I love the Magician is you can see that he has some sort of receptor that's pointing up to the sky. So that's kind of connecting him to the divine. He has the infinity symbol above his head. So that speak of as above, so is below. So it's connecting the divine with the roots, with Mother Earth. You can see on this table, he has a cup, he has a sword, and he has a wand on that table and a pentacle. He has everything. He has all the tools, all the elements. And so he is at this point becoming the alchemist. And so with him becoming the alchemist, he's able to create anything that he wants. Possibility is completely literally at his fingertips, like in his hands, and he has been able to be a beacon and a channel for all this, we'll say, otherworldly intelligence to be the channel for this, for it to come through him. And then I think when it comes through to him, it'll be a message of some sort of creative aspiration. It might be other messages as well, but I feel like the Magician has so much potential, and I believe potential is the most exciting part of just the human experience. Anything is actually possible, and the unknown is what I find to be exciting, because anything can become manifest, and before it does, you don't know that it exists. When it does, you know that it exists, but in your mind and in your imagination. I just think that's really, really cool. And so this card also, and just to say, this is from the Major Arcana. So the Major Arcana talks about major life events and changes. And so it's at the beginning of the Fool's journey. So the Fool is the first card in the Fool's journey. The Magician is the second card on the Fool's journey, or the journey of the ego, some people also depict it as. And so the Fool is, a new beginning, as we started to talk about, stepping off the cliff for a new adventure. And then it's you coming into alignment, its next step with the divine. The divine, this is like your wings that are going to catch you and take you into a new direction. I feel like it's a really positive reading, especially with 2 cards being of the Major Arcana. I feel like right now you are really embarking on something completely new, completely different. And because you're working on your thoughts and beliefs, you are allowing yourself to create something that's never been done before. You are taking all that you know, all your resources, all your life experience, all your talent, and you're making an alchemy of it. You are, you're brewing the pot of creating something entirely new that is going to be inspiring, enlightening, exciting for you. It's going to fulfill all your creativity, like everything that excites you. You are going to be putting into this one, or it could be multifaceted, but we'll just say one project that is going to, I feel is going to be extremely successful, especially since 2 cards are in the Major Arcana, and it's at the beginning stages. So when we see these cards at the world, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say, what's going on. It's also the beginning of Gemini season right now, and I believe we also have a new moon in Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. It is going to be a new moon today or this evening. I'm not sure exactly what time that is. And new moon energy is talk about new beginnings, inspiration, planting the seeds, putting your ideas out there. Gemini is about communication, short travel, sharing information, spreading ideas. And so I feel like all of this is culminating together for you to be inspired to allow these sparks and these bursts of inspiration that is coming to you right now, allow it to start to percolate, because you got space for it, because now your thoughts are more so in alignment with your desired life, desired creative life, and your desired outcome. And I feel like it's all shifting, and you need to get your ideas out there. It's about expressing all that's on the inside and bringing it to the forefront. I feel like it's really exciting reading. It's a really exciting time. I'm an air sign, so I enjoy having fast communicative energy, and I love getting ideas. I mean, I get a lot of ideas. And so this time though, like if you get a lot of ideas, it's time to put these ideas into action. Baby steps, sure, but just take some sort of steps into the direction of these ideas that you're having, because you're not getting these ideas for no reason. There is a method to the madness of the universe, and the madness is to give you everything that you could have ever imagined. Your desired life is at your fingertips, and within that desired life, you'll be doing exactly what you love, really working with all your gifts and all your talents. I think it's very exciting. Please leave me a message in the comments as to things that you're manifesting or things that you are working on if you want to share. Obviously, if you don't want to share, that's no problem. You can send me a private message and it could be personal. But I love to support people on their spiritual and creative journeys. That's what I love about life. And so I am your stage mom for a reason, because I want to be here to support you and to shift and leveling up in your careers. So I hope that today's video on Fortune Friday has served you well. Take advantage of this new moon energy. Do a new moon ritual. I have a video about that on my channel somewhere. I think it was on a Thursday. There's tons of new moon rituals on YouTube that you can find. And also remember, it's Gemini season. So communication. Get those thoughts out there. Start speaking to people, networking, using the internet, fast communication. It's happening right now. Take advantage of the energy. That's all I got for you today. Please make sure you subscribe right down below. Hit that like button if you like this video. Ring the bell so I'll be updating my videos every day and you'll get notified. And other than that, I will see you in the spotlight. Take care.